India as a country has a complex identity that walks a tightrope between people's livelihood, conservation of natural resources, and development. At one level, you have a population that lives at par with any economy in the world. At the other end of the spectrum are the poorest amongst the poor, the forest-dwelling, tribal and indigenous communities who live at less than 10 rupees per day or 25 cents per day. And for these people, NTFP or non-timber forest produce is a vital source of income. NTFPs are viewed as key means not only to improve the livelihoods of the indigenous people, but also to conserve the remaining forest areas, which forms just about 24% of the total geographical area in India. NTFP laws related to rights and marketing traditionally have been exploitative in nature towards the forest-dwelling communities, with maximum benefits going to the traders. Many NGOs across the country have taken NTFP as a focus area and are working towards a better future for the indigenous communities. Today, it's in these areas that stories of hope and strength was Vidarbha in eastern Maharashtra, home to some of the poorest tribes in India and living in a very tough, dry terrain. Mahua is not only a major NTFP for the people here, but is woven into their cultural fabric from birth to death. Mahua is one of the most useful trees in India and considered holy by many tribal communities. Oil extracted from the Mahua seeds is used for cooking and medicinal purposes. The Mahua flower is used for making liquor. And here is the catch. The State Excise Department has put a restriction where a tribal cannot keep more than 25 kilos of Mahua after September 30th. The shelf life of Mahua is good, and it is only after September that one can get a good price for the flower, as that's when the festivals begin, and that's the time when there is a demand. In a day, one person can collect up to 10 kilograms, which becomes 5 kilograms after drying. In the market, 1 kilogram sells for about 8 rupees. So in one season, from a tree, about 500 rupees or approximately $25 can be earned. To sell the Mahua, a villager has to go all the way to the weekly local market and sell at the Tribal Development Cooperative Corporation or TDCC, set up by the government to trade in NTFP. But mostly, at the end of a long journey, the Mahua collector finds the shop closed and has to return empty-handed. In this area for the last 4 years, not a single Mahua flower has been purchased by the state government.
आता बंद का बरं? आता बंद का आहे हे आपल्याला माहित नाही साहेब. आता ते गव्हर्नमेंटचं हे आहे काम. आता त्यांनी आदेश दिले का नाही दिले महामंडळवाले.
Without the support of the state machinery, the Mahua collector has no idea of the selling and buying price. In protest, the village committee in the area got together and filed a police report against the government's dysfunctional system. To safeguard the interest of the tribal and make him more empowered to get fair price for the Mahua, Srujan, a grassroots NGO in the area, initiated the idea of a Mahua bank.
A concept of Mahua bank has been evolved in a sense that this is a bank like any other bank where we deposit our Mahua and take it whenever we need. And any other bank is not supposed to really bother about what a person does. On similar lines, we have tried to create Mahua banks where people would deposit their own Mahua flowers and take it back whenever they need, either sell it in the local market or prepare liquor out of it and sell it, whatever they want to do it. They being the owners of this produce, they have all the right to exercise.
The Mahua Bank adopted by the self-help groups now enables the collector to sell the Mahua directly within the village to the bank. And the self-help group can further sell the stock when the rates are high, siphoning back the profits to the villagers.
सृजन संस्थांनी खास मार्गदर्शन केलं तसं आणि त्यांनी आर्थिक मदत पण करायचं ठरवलं होतं की बचत गट जेवढं गुंतवेल त्याचं 50% रक्कम आम्ही देऊ असं त्यांनी पण सांगितलेलं होतं आणि त्यांनी तसे दिले पण पैसे आणि पैसे त्यांना 50% रक्कम मागितले आणि आता जेवढे आम्ही अर्ज करून मागितले होते त्यांच्याकडून तर अर्ज करून मागितलेले पैसे त्यांनी पूर्ण केलेत. आता आम्हाला अंदाज नव्हता मोहा खूप कमी पडते असं अंदाज होता त्याच्यासाठी आम्ही त्याच्यानुसार पैसे मागितले होते. आज मोह जास्तच होऊन राहिला तर सृजन संस्थेकडून जेवढे रक्कम द्यायचे ठरवले त्यांनी पूर्ण दिलेले आहेत आणि आता जे मोह येऊन राहिले ते आम्ही पुन्हा बचत गटाचे पैसे टाकून त्यांना आता न मागता त्यांची रक्कम झाली पूर्ण म्हणून आता बचत गटाचेच पैसे काढून पुन्हा आता पैसे आता मोह घेणं चालू आहे.
For this effort to have a larger impact, Srujan involved the forest department.
Now we are in a process where divisional forest officer is helping us or liaising with NGO, panchayat, collector and state excise to get a license for the panchayat so as to they could sell the Mahua flowers within the restrictions of this state excise act. If that happens, that would be a landmark thing that could happen in case of Mahua flowers.